more over, less forward, more across. And just having to hold his nose just a little bit more here and really ask for more across because he's just walking forwards here. There we go. Good man. Well done. Because I had to put that bit of extra pressure there, as soon as he give me that untrack on the front there, I'd take all the pressure away and reward that. And he has been a lot better at that. It might just be he's a little bit stressed out, being in a new place. And we just got to. It's part of that principle I think we've talked about before. When you're working with the horse you have today. So it's almost like the start from the start principles, where you have to start from the start every day, work through everything, make sure it's all still good. And as you go on, you'll spend less time on those beginning basics and more on the stuff at the end and advancing further and further. But you really need to sort of have a look at what you've got, and don't expect that the horse is going to be the same it was yesterday or the day before or a week ago. There might be something that, it can come up all the time where you've taught them and they've got it nailed, and they might have it nailed for 5 days in a row, and then you come along and they're struggling with it a little bit. They can't quite do it for some reason, and who knows what those reasons are. There could be a million and one reasons why. But it's important that you don't get emotional about that. You don't get angry and frustrated with them. You don't get up and about it and punish them for struggling with it. It's really important that you just go, all right, well, we can work on this, and you just follow that same process with the softest cue first. Apply a bit more pressure and a bit more pressure until you get what you want, and then release pressure. And the more pressure you have to apply, the harder you have to try. You really need to keep in mind that you want to look for a smaller response and reward the smallest response, rather than expecting the exact response that you're after. Because you've got to reward, when they're struggling a little bit, you've got to reward the effort, as much as rewarding the outcome, the eventual outcome that you want to get. You want to reward the efforts they make along the way to get to that eventual outcome.